All right, so a 4-1 result, not necessarily going to FC Cincinnati's favor. Obviously, with probably the best goal that we've seen thus far, and probably we'll see a lot more for Breton. What did you think of the match that happened tonight and where we can improve on as a club?
Definitely, I know I said this to you during the game, counterattacks where I think we can improve on. One of the things that has plagued the team in past seasons, obviously, before they went MLS, giving up that goal either right after a goal or right after an attack. And I know you had noted, especially, it was the one side. Given that, I did think Hagglund was great in recovery. I kept noticing every time there was a play. I obviously don't know if it was because he was slagging getting back, but I noticed that every time there was a play where there needed recovery, he was there. Especially a couple of plays where the ball got all the way inside the box. So I noticed him especially playing on the ball in those critical situations pretty well. So him especially I was impressed with on the defensive side. That's something they obviously need to work on, is those counterattacks off of either right after a goal or after an attack.
What do you think of, obviously, FC Cincinnati's first goal in MLS? I mean, you're talking about probably one of the best volley shots to maybe 20 yards out. What did you think of that?
See, that's one of those for me. That was one of those no. Yes. Okay. Yes. Moments where it's the guy or the kid on your basketball team taking the shot and you're like, nah, oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was breathtaking to watch. It was a great, 4 or 5 minutes of euphoria, of that feeling of, wow, like this is a real thing. And that's what I'm going to hang my hat on, is that moment. I know it was a 4-1 result and whatnot, but I mean, this is a real thing. FC Cincinnati's here and they're here to stay. We're in the MLS, and it's not going to be like it was in the USL. So,
and obviously we got Atlanta United coming up. So anything you take away from this game in terms of positive that they can bring into the Atlanta United game?
I definitely think that I believe in Alan Koch that he can kind of work the defense back into being able to recover better. And I think the biggest thing was the ball control. I think it may have been part of the reason that they were trying to be so aggressive was that they were down, but I don't feel like they were as patient as they could have been. You notice that with Seattle, they were a lot more patient with their attacks. And FCC was kind of pushing the ball a little more because they were down 3-1 for most of the second half. So that's something I like to see, is a more patient attack.